The following contest is a weapons wild match. Introducing first, Roxanne Perez.
Well, this personal issue between these two is taken to another level yesterday here in Austin. It took place at DreamCon.
Roxanne, what about you tomorrow, the Great American Bash? You have a weapons wild match.
Yes, weapons wild. It's gonna be wild.
How wild?
I mean, I'm willing to go as far as possible. You know, Blair Davenport has. You've got something. You have a problem?
Hey! Yo! Hey! Stop! Get back! Yo, we don't do that here! We don't do that here! You got tomorrow for that!
You know, Booker, there's been fire in the eyes of Roxanne Perez, but this is just escalating. Of course, family and friends are here tonight. She is a Texas native. There's her sister and her mom. She's ready for this matchup. She's ready for this moment. But when is too far, too far? When you think about it, I mean, they're fighting all over the place. They're fighting around it. Oh! What? And again, and this is what we're talking about.
Fights on, Vic. Fights
An
on.
ambush by Blair Davenport.
Fights
Anything
on.
to get the upper hand in this weapons wild match.
Roxanne, she has to understand. This is business. It's going to be like this. We talked about days like this right here, Vic.
Everything is legal. Pinfall submission, center of the ring. Blair Davenport, was looking for maybe the knockout blow. But there comes Perez fighting back. And have you seen this side of Perez before?
You know, honestly, I haven't. But sometimes it takes that one person to bring something like this out of you. And Blair Davenport may be that one person. Oh, back. Beautiful back elbow.
Well, we know you've been giving advice. NXT Anonymous saw you talk it to Perez on NXT. But how would you tell her to get ready for the unpredictability of a weapons wild match?
I mean, I look at Blair Davenport, and like I said, she's unpredictable. She's uncanny. You got to be on your toes. You're not going to slip on the banana peel and win this match. You got to go in there, and you got to be ready for the fight. Oh, yes.
Of course, Davenport revealed herself as a mystery attacker who has wreaked havoc, much like Roxanne Perez is doing now. Think about everything Davenport has done. Took out Nikita Lyons, Sol Ruco, Wendy Chu, Danny Palmer, tried to take out Roxanne Perez. And I'm sure Perez is thinking about every single one of those females. Ooh, with every single blow in this matchup.
Yeah, but all those ladies are trying to make their way up the ranks to a title shot as well, Vic. And look, Blair Davenport has put herself right in the perfect prime position.
Perez looking
my God, man.
Perez looking for high risk. There was no reward. And now Davenport has turned things around into her favor. Take another look. Bam!
You know what I'm talking about Blair Davenport, Vic. She's a sniper, man. She don't mind going out there and going that extra mile.
Let's call it.
Look at me!
Again, Davenport's come around to everyone that is meaningful in Roxanne Perez's life, whether it's friends, whether it's yourself, as now, I mean, everything again legal in this matchup, and you got to wonder what's going through Roxanne Perez's mom's mind, what's going through Roxanne Perez's little sister's mind, seeing this happen almost right in front of them, Booker.
Man, I mean, I can't take anything away from Blair Davenport. I mean, she's earned her spot in this business. Right now, she's trying to take Roxanne Perez's spot. And as well as she started when she was 16 years old, you can say she's a prodigy as well, Vic. So I can't take anything away from her.
Oh, I get it. But there again, the mom, the sister of Perez, having to sit back and can't do anything about what Blair Davenport is doing to Perez. And I know Perez said she wasn't scared of Blair, that she would hunt, that she would hurt Davenport, but Roxanne's mom right now with a look of worry, I mean, you're a parent, you'd have the same worry right now. She can't do a damn thing to help her daughter right now.
You know, as a coach, I'm worried, Vic, but, you know, we've talked about, like I said, moments like this and those obstacles, and sometimes you got to go over, around, under, but sometimes, Vic, you got to go straight through that obstacle. That's where Roxanne Perez is tonight.
referee doing his best at this point to check, but you know, Roxanne Perez is not going to quit in this matchup. And for Blair Davenport, what sort of barbaric concepts has she drawn up in her mind over the last week or so as, oh, just driving that steel chair into the ribs of Perez.
I mean, I'm just looking at it, the veterans savvy that's coming into the ring right now. Vic. Like I say, that mentality, the way you just want to go out there and kill shot every time. Oh, yes.
Davenport showing she is just a different breed of superstar.
She's cold, Vic. She's very calculating. Right now, she's, I must say it, Roxanne Perez is running to a buzzsaw here tonight.
NXT Universe trying their best to rally behind the Texas native, but even for Davenport, who called Perez a little girl, said she should go home. Oh, after tonight and never come back, is starting to systematically dissect Roxanne Perez. And Davenport just slowly, methodical, almost as if she's getting some sort of sick pleasure of having, of being able to take out all her frustrations on Perez. But finally, Perez starting to strike back. And for Perez, we've always questioned that killer instinct.
Here we go, Vic. Right now, Roxanne Perez is sucking it up.
We talk about the killer instinct, the mentality, the environment that we're in as Davenport now.
So you get Davenport an inch, she's going to take him out, and right now she's...
That again, Perez's sister, mom, and they are helpless. They can't do anything. As Roxanne Perez's sister pleading, was screaming just a second ago, and all they can do is watch.
To one side of the fan right now, Vic. This thing is going downhill quick for Roxanne. I don't like it.
What sort of person does that? What sort of person goes up and threatens her mom? Oh, it's sister! And a cowbell! Oh, Dusty would be proud.
Got to bring some to get some, Vic. That's what it's all about in life. Oh, yes!
And I asked you about that different side of Roxanne Perez. It is boiling, it is bubbling over now. We talk about, too, Blair Davenport thinking of concepts. What sort of offense has Roxanne Perez thought in her mind to bring out tonight?
So this is a Roxanne Perez we've never seen before. But like I said, you back someone into a corner, you have no choice. When you bring family into play, oh yes, it can get real ugly.
Blair Davenport. I was saying Blair Davenport might regret bringing the evil out in Roxanne Perez.
You're right about that, Vic. Now this is what she needs to go. This is the mentality that she needs to step into a fight like this. This is the Great American Bash, man.
And I'm taking a look. I peeked up for a moment. Dallas Irvin, the official, is only here to counter 3 or hear someone say they quit, because there's no stopping anything. Everything legal in this Weapons Wild match. Ooh! And you can start to see the welts forming on Blair Davenport as well as Perez.
Beautiful.
And out of desperation, Perez. One after another. Spine, ribs, driving the air out of Davenport. That's how personal this has gotten between these two. Deeply rooted issue. Oh, crash and burn for Perez. gotta imagine for Davenport, after that first meeting, she left with a sickening smile after driving her knee into Perez's face, not once, but twice. But now, the sinister mind starting to figure a couple other things out in this matchup, and it's almost as if there's not enough in the ring for Davenport. She wants more. She wants to hurt Roxanne Perez.
Now, Davenport is looking to put Roxanne Perez in the rearview mirror, Vic. She wants bigger and better things, and the only way to get there
Could be looking
is through
for Pop
Roxanne.
Rocks.
Oh!
Countered though.
Wow, beautiful counter.
And as we say, we talk about DreamCon, we talk about the locker room, we talk about at the store on Tuesday, things between these two getting out of hand. It has to come to an end tonight here in Texas. Into the cover, through the trash can, and that is still not enough to keep down Roxanne Perez.
And I'm watching Roxanne Perez's body language, Vic. This is a different Roxanne Perez that I've ever seen. That 16-year-old girl, no more, no more.
Home state trying to rally Perez. And now it's Davenport looking one more time, counter. And Perez here now fighting for the match. Because right now she's back up against it. Could be looking for Pop Rocks, counter for the second time. And everything that Perez throws at Davenport, Davenport has had an answer for. Ooh! And again, it's a nasty landing by Davenport. She didn't get all of Perez. I think Perez was just able to get out of the way. And
all of it at all.
Quickly able to turn around into a Russian leg sweep. And now for Perez, this is what I was talking about. That being on the back foot, that survival, that killer instinct now has to come out in Perez.
I mean, you watch
this is that moment.
I mean, you're watching Roxanne Perez grow into a woman right before our eyes. I mean, she's been champion before, but going to that extra level.
Booker!
Oh, no.
Ooh! Heard the thud of Perez. I believe Perez bounced off the steel steps, but that's not going to keep Perez down. And Perez, a little bit of payback with that running knee.
Wow!
Perez knows what that feels like, and now Davenport does too.
Davenport is on Dream Street, Vic.
Well, if she's on Dream Street, she might be getting ready for a nightmare.
Oh, here we go. Texas Cyclone, baby. Oh, yes!
Relief in the eyes of a mother and a sister as Perez going to the place not many have, eyeing up Davenport. Will the third time be the charm? Pop Rocks! Perez survives, weapons wild.
Here is your winner, Roxanne Perez!
Perez staring right over at you, Book. For that brief moment.
Wow.
And only imagine the relief in the heart and the mind of Perez's sister and mom ringside, because it was after Roxanne Perez said hi and was greeting fans. It was a sneak attack. It was an ambush by Blair Davenport. And sure, you can call it whatever you want. Strategic. I'm sure it was. She didn't even come to the ring. She jumped Perez before the bell, and it was nothing but strategy for Blair Davenport as this weapons wild match would continue to play out. Perez would turn the tables on Blair Davenport. And while it was a sense of relief for just a moment, this was where a big sigh of relief was from the sister and the mom of Roxanne Perez as Perez laid it all on the line to open the door to possibly shut the book on Blair Davenport with Pop Rocks. As Perez victorious here, and there again, Perez's sister and mother breathing that sigh of relief after everything they witnessed here tonight. It's all smiles for Roxanne Perez.